What's up, guys? Rob Gooch here. Just finished training here at Saxon's Muay Thai, getting ready for my fight June 26th. My last fight for BAMMA was April 10th. It was against a buddy of mine, John Robles, and we had a good night. We had an all-out war, a lot of blood, gave the crowd what they wanted to see, and I came up on top and got the victory win. First fight at 135, and my preparation, my weight cut, my meal prepping, the support that I had, it was beautiful. There was no changes that I want to make. It was everything. I felt amazing. A lot of people, you know, when they cut weight, they don't really go. They cut weight the first time, either they finish the fight and they don't get to have the full experience of going 3 5-minute rounds and seeing how the cardio feels and see if the weight cut affected them or not. And it didn't affect me at all. I felt great. So I'm not going to make any changes to my weight cut. That was after I got that victory win. I got a lot of props from people. It definitely did what I wanted to do. I wanted to put my name on the map. I wanted to beat a tough opponent, someone who has a great name in the 135 division. Let the 135ers know that I'm coming for them, and it did what it did. You know, it was perfect. A lot of people congratulated me. A lot of people said that was an amazing fight. A lot of people saw my talents and saw that I wasn't just a jiu-jitsu fighter or I wasn't just a striker, that I was a well-rounded fighter. Man, you know, having the support of my family means everything to me. You know, during my teenage years, I wasn't the role model son, and you know, I kept getting in trouble. I fought a lot, and I was in and out of jail, and you know, I felt like I never really made my family proud. And to have my pops there, my dad showing me support, sending me that text message he sent me after my last victory, it made me feel extremely good, but it also put a fire under me to want to accomplish more and make him even more proud. So that's definitely my motivation. Yeah. My personal goals, man, is, you know, really just to stay active and take one fight at a time. You know, I have the mentality, you got to crawl before you walk. You got to walk before you run. And you know, I don't look past any fighter. The way I look at every opponent as if they are the UFC champion, and I am fighting for the championship. To me, every opponent's George St. Pierre or, you know, Bones Jones, something like that, the best in the world. I don't look past any fighter. I never underestimate somebody. If anything, I overestimate them. And I train hard, and I'm ready. But for 2015, I want to stay active. I want to take that 135 BAMMA belt. And I just want to stay fighting and building my names and collecting wins. You know, working with BAMMA, you know, it's been a pleasure for me. It's been nothing but easy breezy. You know, there's a lot of promotions that will either feed you to their best guy or feed you to a walk in the park guy. You know, a lot of promotions try to build their favoritism fighter, and with BAMMA, I feel like they've given me somebody that is not only a challenge, but also someone who's going to get me closer to the main goal. You know, fighting guys with winning records. That's what I told them. I only want guys with winning records. I only want guys with bigger records than me. Someone who's going to make me step out of my comfort zone and make me strive for the bigger picture. Man, walking out, you know, I was anxious. You know, every fight's different. Sometimes I'm nervous. Sometimes there's doubt. I mean, every fighter goes through it. Every fighter's like, oh, I hope I don't get knocked. These are thoughts in their head. You know, I hope I don't get knocked out. I hope I don't lose. I hope I don't embarrass myself in front of my family and friends. But the minute that walks out, boom, and you see your crowd and all that stuff's done, all the hard work's done, all those thought processes done, and you get in that cage and you just have fun, man. You go out there and you try to finish fights, and then afterwards go have a beer with your opponent and you know, have fun. But hearing GTA and having the amazing support that I had it was awesome. I loved hearing the GTA chant. I'm not changing anything about my upcoming fight as far as preparation or training camps. I have my training camps. They've been loyal to me. They've been solid to me. They've had my best interest, and the most important thing, they have a tremendous amount of support. So I'm not changing anything about my training camp. The only thing I'm changing is that I'm training harder. I'm getting more hungry and training way harder. After the Robles fight, I would definitely say night and day I'm a different fighter. The confidence. It's one thing to go into the cage and fight and win, but it's another to go in there and fight and have fun, and to be in there and to be fully aware and not just kind of you know, back when I first started, whether it was amateur or pro, my first couple pros, I'd kind of like zone out and just go with the punches. And you know, it worked for me. I got away with some wins. But this specific fight with, you know, John, I was in there, and I was completely aware. There were things I saw happening in the fight way before the fight happened. I felt my hand being raised, and I came out a completely stronger fighter. So I definitely owe that to my training camp, but also John as well for giving me that type of fight. That was an awesome fight. But going into these next fights, man, you know, not to sound cocky or anything, but I'd be scared to fight myself. I would. I would like to give a first shout out to my wife and my family for always supporting me, to Julio from Saxon's Muay Thai, Humlo Bahal from Gracie Ball in Northridge, all my students and all my you know, all my students in GTA at Gooch Training Academy, and then also my Black House family for supporting me and also helping me get ready for preparation. And then also my boxing instructor, Ivan Castaneda.